United Nations Tsunami Awareness Day. Tsunami is a Japanese word for a long, destructive ocean wave caused by an undersea earthquake. The goal of the observance is to learn from disasters of the past and to prepare for the future. 2 tsunamis in the last 15 years have changed the way people around the world think about these destructive events. On December 26, 2004, a magnitude 9 earthquake near the coast of Indonesia caused tsunami waves that struck the coasts of 4 countries. An estimated 230,000 people died, and costs were in the billions of dollars. One schoolgirl from a Pacific island nation described a tsunami this way: "Like a monster, it destroys everything." The event forced officials to develop a better tsunami warning system.
Bulgaria's UN ambassador, Georgy Velikov Panayotov, was on vacation with his wife in Thailand in 2004 and survived the tsunami. He warned, "There is nothing you can do to stop a tsunami." But he said, "What we can do is build early warning systems and, of course, educating the population about the devastating power of the tsunami wave." After the event in Indonesia, many countries believed they were prepared if a tsunami struck.
Then, on March 11, 2011, a magnitude 9 earthquake struck northeastern Japan. It was the most powerful earthquake ever recorded in that country. More than 18,000 people died. The tsunami also caused serious damage to the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power center on the island of Honshu. At the time, the nuclear center was Japan's biggest. The human cost of the disaster was huge. The tsunami of 2011 also is one of the most costly disasters in history. Several nuclear reactors were severely damaged and leaked radiation. Cleanup efforts continue to this day. Japan's UN ambassador, Koro Besho, said, "Before the 2011 earthquake, people thought that we were prepared for it." But, he said, officials had expected an event that hits every 100 years, and the earthquake was of the size of possibly every 500 years or 1,000 years.
The 2 events caused people in the Pacific and Indian Ocean areas to study and improve preparedness for disasters. This led to the Sendai Framework for Disaster Risk Reduction in 2015 in Sendai, Japan. The agreement was a UN effort to raise awareness about disaster risks and to urge countries to assess how well they were prepared for them. Willem Rampajili is head of the Disaster Management Agency in Indonesia. He said Indonesia passed a law on disaster management after the 2004 tsunami. It led in 2008 to the creation of his agency. Our responsibilities include mitigation and preparedness, emergency response, as well as post-disaster rehabilitation and reconstruction, he said. He adds that 150 million Indonesians are at risk from earthquakes, 60 million from floods, and 4 million from tsunamis. After the 2004 waves, a tsunami warning system was put in place. It provides 3 regional watch centers in India, Indonesia, and Australia. There also